Good afternoon, YouTube. Good afternoon. This is your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa 914, Westchester County, New York, coming to you with another live video. Yo, this year is getting ready to close out, right, in a few more days. And I want the whole world to know why the Quamites hates the rabbits. Let's say it again. Why the Quamites hate the rabbits. I'm going to tell you why they hate the rabbits. Number one, the rabbits call them out. Number two, the rabbits keep it down the middle. Number three, the rabbits are going to tell the truth about you, whether you like it or not. Yo, every time I listen to someone talking about TJ or KB or Biz 101 or Garrick or Russell Red or any of those Quamites, I'd be like thinking to myself, my goodness, they have no one over there that represents them anymore. The only one they have left is Damn D, and Damn D is making all the money from the Quamites. He's been doing it for quite some time. He's been doing it for a couple of years. And there were some things that Sis had pointed out in his video the other day, which I totally agree with. I totally agree with that. So it's something to think about, it's something to realize about. But I'm gonna tell you why the Quamites hate the rabbits, because they're jealous of the rabbits. I remember when they were one group, We the People. There was one group called We the People. But before Tommy Sotomayor had left the YouTube streets, he had said that they were Quamites and they were going to turn against each other. And the only thing I can think about is KB turning against certain people that heard certain questions. They had their own mind. He couldn't stand that. If you was a follower under him, he did not want you to have your own thoughts, your own mind, your own. He didn't want you to make certain decisions. He didn't want you going to certain chats. So KB was the author of all the bullshit that's going on in this YouTube sector, whether anybody knows it or not. I firmly believe if you're paying for your Wi-Fi or your phone or whatever you're doing for yourself, you have the right to go wherever the fuck you want to go. That's why I didn't put certain names in the title, because I don't have to put certain names in the title. Those that are not here would catch the playback. This is your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa 914, which is the county of New York. Do another live video real quick. Yo, that is why the Quamites hate the rabbits, because they're jealous of the rabbits. Look at TJ, a very big example of why there's a big difference between the Quamites and the rabbits, even though they all branch from one tree at one time. But the rabbits always had their own mind. They always had their own belief system. They had questions. They questioned the higher ups under KB and KB. They had questions, and KB didn't like it. So he found a way to get rid of those people. He found a way to get rid of them. And he made the biggest mistake. When he turned against his own people, that's when he started losing his subscribers. That's when he started losing certain money. That's when he started losing certain things that he thought he had established for himself. But his biggest mistake is when he turned against Tommy Sotomayor. That was his biggest mistake. When he went against Soda Nation, that was his biggest mistake. Because Soda Nation, around that time, We joined up with people that spoke out against KB. And sometimes we got caught up with people that like supported KB, but after a while we had to, separate from them. We had to get away from them. We couldn't be caught dead with those people over there. Shout out to the chat. But yeah, that's the way it is, man. On this YouTube streets, on this YouTube app, those Quamites have always been betas. From KB on down. KB is a weak man. He's a deadbeat father. He's a failed NBA player, a failed wash-up NBA player, ex-NBA player. He's washed up. He's no good. Before the man left the NBA, he had all kinds of issues going on with his body. He had all kinds of issues going on. Bad hands, bad ankles, bad knees, whatever was going on was going on. Shout out to the chat. KB's biggest rival on this platform was always Tommy Sotomayor, and nobody else has been able to replace Tommy as being KB's biggest thorn. Not Mr. Skinny, not Sis, not none of them. Tommy Sotomayor was the only one that was able to carry that on. Even if he appears as a guest on someone else's channel and hits the link and he talks with the host, he's able to pull in his own audience. We've seen him, his certain people's panels, and certain content creators were jealous of Tommy. We got certain content creators that's on these YouTube streets right now that are still jealous of Tommy Sotomayor. To this day. To this very day. It's sad and shameful, but it's the truth. Those are not here will catch the playback. I'm going to share this on my other social media platforms in the meantime. So it is what it is. But those rabbits, they got a long way to go if they want to have peace on this app. And you're not going to get peace as long as TJ is up here flapping his gums, flapping his lips, being the silverback gorilla that he is, sitting on someone's porch. Look at this man. He said he's somebody's boss on somebody's job. I highly doubt that. I doubt that very seriously. And the way he talks, he got a lot of issues with him. He got a lot of self-hatred with his own self. TJ hates his own self. Same thing with KB. Same thing with all those Quamites over there. They are terrible. The Quamites are pathetic. They are low-life, no-name, off-brand, drop shot, drag nasty, beta male losers. They are dweebs. They are people that are not important. They are worthless, and they know it. The rabbits know it. And the rabbits don't have to say too much. Only thing the rabbits got to do is do their own content and bring in their own audience and do what they need to do. That's the only thing the rabbits need to do. They don't need to be concentrating on nothing else. But as long as the Quamites are here, you're going to have no choice. Go head to head, toe to toe, and on different battlefields against these people. And that's the way it's going to be on this YouTube streets. Shout out to the chat. I just had to bring that up. Even though I did a video before this one, I just had to put this video out there. Why I think the Kwamites are jealous of the rabbits. Why I think it's always going to be an issue. Why I think certain things are going to play out in 2025. But the rabbits are always going to come on top. They're always going to be successful. They're always going to be the victor. You know why? Because they stick together. They stick together. And I think they have more of a unity with them than Soda Nation did. Soda Nation was so big and so large. There were like different groups of Soda Nation. You had Team Tommy, you had Soda Nation, you had different branches of Soda Nation. That's why when Tommy left from off these YouTube streets, a lot of us left, a lot of us went to Rumble, some of us stayed over here, some of us built our own channels, or some of us went with other YouTube creators. I got plenty of YouTube creators I'm subscribed to on this app. I know that. But it's not who I'm subscribed to, it's how long I'm going to be subscribed to you. That's the name of the game. If I've been with you for more than a year, you're doing good. There's some people on this app I have been subscribed to for more than 1 year. More than 1 year. And they know who they are. You can go back in your videos, you can look under whatever videos or titles you've been under, and you will see me there. And you will understand that there was 3 different other channels I had. The bigger channel, this channel, and there was another channel I had. And whichever channel I was under, those are the channels I would subscribe to different YouTube creators. And that is just the honest to goodness truth. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the Ghost Watchers. Yeah. But that's a reality. If I've been with you more than a year, you've been doing real good. You caught my attention and everything. Now, if I've been with you like 6 months, maybe 2 months, 3 months, you're working on me a little bit. I might be with you a little bit longer than that. A little bit longer down the road. So it is what it is. I'm out of here. Peace.